Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we're going to give you a quick tarot card reading. So this reading will be focused on what I see coming for you through the questions you asked me. So your name and info will be confidential. I will only focus on your questions. So I'm going to first start off with clearing out the energy with some sage. And then afterwards, I'll do a quick little prayer to clear out the energy and to tune into your energetic field. So I'm going to clear out the energy first. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask angels and spirit guides of the person I'm focused on to reveal to her now what she needs to know in this present time. I ask spirit guides of mine to help me interpret the information to her in the best of my abilities, and that the information that comes through may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. Thank you. Anything of negative vibration or negative energy is not welcomed in this reading, as I ask to receive information from God's purest intention and God's white light. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to start shuffling. So I'm going to look at your first question here. Your first question is, I'm talking to a gentleman for 2 years now. Will there be any type of relationship with him? Alright, so let's ask the cards this question. Will there be any relationship with this man, with this client that I'm thinking of, that she has been talking to for 2 years now? Will there be any relationship with him? So it's interesting because the cards I get from that question is more like, I don't know if it's even happening. There's this energy to it that I don't even know if he even talks about it, or does he even mention anything about it. Cause there's this energy to it where I feel like he's not even aware of it. I don't know if he's even talked to you about that or what, but it seems like to me, it's like it's not even something that's on his mind. And if it is, he just hasn't really thought it through or talked about it. So I'm going to ask the question again and see if I can get information more about him and see what's going on in his mind. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest with you, hon. I always say what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, okay? It seems like to me that your cards are saying no. They're saying no, not right now. No. Your guides are saying you need to pay attention to your intuition with this. You're not being logical and you're not using common sense with this. There's something about you need to use intuition, common sense, and logic with this. It seems like to me as well that that person is going through some form of transition. I don't know if like he just recently got out of a relationship, or he's trying to get out of a relationship, or there's just something with him that something's ending with him. If it's not a relationship, it's a certain situation where it's like ending and transitioning. Something's ending, and something's gonna start like out with the old and with the new. It seems like to me as well, he comes through to me as immature. There's an immature energy to him. So there's something, maybe he's not like, that's what I'm saying, maybe since he hasn't thought it through and it's not in his mind, it's like he's not being manly enough to like really think about it or to really reflect on it. The actual outcome of the card I got is like, the answer is kind of like, for me it's more of, there's so many possibilities, but right now it seems like it's not going to happen. This person's not even in that place. This person is thinking of other things, and I feel like this person's like being childish or immature about it. There's just something to that. Like, he's not being manly about it. I don't know if even he I don't even know if if he's even discussed that kind of concept with you, because it seems like to me I don't know if he just doesn't have a lot of experience, or he's afraid or shy, but there's something that I'm picking up with that. And then this card's obviously saying like, there's so much that can happen, but it looks like right now uh, something's blocking you guys from actually being in that same vibration. So something's blocking you guys. I don't know if it's because of his end or yours, but there's a block between you both. Again, it can be that he's not really thought about it, or he stalls it, or he is not in that mindset. There's an immaturity that comes through the cards with him. Okay? Let's see here. Yeah, it seems like he's confused as well. He doesn't know what he wants with himself. He doesn't know what he wants in general. He's not very sure of himself and sure of what he really wants. Yeah, and it seems like to me he's a little lost and unfulfilled. It also seems to me as well that maybe when he talks to you, no offense, I'm sorry, but when this card comes out, it just focuses on the concept of boredom. So again, he could probably be talking to you because he's bored, or maybe because you just make him feel good and he enjoys your company. There's this sense where I feel like he just does it. He does it out of boredom or entertainment. There's just something of that nature. I don't feel like he really dives into truly his deep feelings, because I don't know if he has commitment issues, or he's scared of the idea of getting too close to someone, but there's definitely some block there. And it seems like to me, not right now. No, I don't see him really getting to that level. He doesn't seem like that kind of person to me to have long-term commitments or long-term relationships, or even a relationship. He doesn't seem like a relationship kind of person to me. So I'm feeling a no to that answer, unfortunately. And it's a kind of thing where your guides want you to think with your intuition, common sense, and logic. Okay? I don't see him as a lover for you. I see him more of just being a friend. Like, I just see him eventually just being a friend. He's not a soulmate. I don't see him as your soulmate. So I'm gonna go on to your next question, hon. Your next question is, will I get my money right to move to this year? Alright, so let's ask the cards that question. Will she get enough money this year to move to her desired destination? Whoa. To be honest, that question you asked me about that guy, I wouldn't waste my time with him, I'm being honest with you. I wouldn't waste my time with him. I don't feel like he knows what he wants, and you're gonna waste your time with him when you could actually meet somebody better or somebody who's actually ready. Alright. So again, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to say what you want to hear, but more what you need to hear. So they're giving me they're not giving me a no or a yes. They're saying maybe. It seems like to me things still need to be planned. They're saying, please have patience. This card literally flew out. This is temperance. This focuses on patience. The fact that it's reversed, it focuses on lack of patience. So they're saying, please have patience with this. I'm obviously seeing there's major anxiety involved with this, and they don't want you to have so much anxiety over this because it's gonna take a hold of you. It's gonna take over. I do see as well. This is not gonna happen fast. Unfortunately, it seems like to me there is gonna be a delay with this, but things have to be planned better. Things have to be planned. They want you to plan as good as you can. There's still possibilities. They're not saying no and they're not saying yes. They're saying to me maybe. They're just saying right now you have to work really hard. So I don't know if it's like money wise with your job or with your career. There's just something where they're saying you need to work really hard. It's going to require a lot of hard work to make this happen. But planning is needed. So continue planning. With planning and planning things correctly and well, it can happen. That's kind of what they're saying to me. They're not saying to me no. They're just saying to me it's a maybe. Like you still have time and there's still possibilities. And we're not going to tell you no because it doesn't seem like it's an exact no, because you just have to work hard, have patience, and plan well. They want you to plan well. Okay, I'm going to pull out a couple more cards with this to see, and then I'll pull out an Angel Tarot card. The Patience card came out again. Again, it seems like to me they're saying you have an opportunity, like it's possible, but you gotta have patience and you have to work hard. So there's not really an answer right now, they're saying, because things can really shift with this, you're telling me. And it seems like to me there's tension. I don't know, there's just tension that you need to let go of due to the situation, maybe the reason why you're going to where you're going, or, there's just tension that needs to be let go of from the situation, or whatever has caused this. But I do see there's possibilities. That's what I'm getting. And then the card with the guy came through. He's charming to you, but then again, it's reversed, saying the planning's not really planning, it's like it's not really working out. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Alright, so I'm going to pull out an Angel Tarot card for you for this question, and then I will end your reading, my love. Seems like to me, again, your last question is a maybe. There's possibilities, and it's not... Oh, everything's flying out for you. I don't know. Here, let's actually do it again. That there's possibilities, and you just... Oh, my goodness. You just have to work hard, and you have to have patience. I feel like it can happen. I really do feel like it can happen. Just a lot of hard work is required from you. So you have the cards here: competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. So this card's focusing on, maybe there's these goals and it feels like it's very hard, like competing to the point where you need to make these goals happen for, the move or wanting to move. And they say it's okay to go through this, but don't let this get to you, the feeling of feeling like you have to be your best, and the sense of competition and needing to achieve this. Like, don't overwork yourself, but have your goals. Stay goal orientated. Next card, which you kept on getting this in the regular tarot, which is the Emperor. Organization, logic, structure, and discipline, leadership. Again, this is very much needed to make this happen, for you to move. It says logic and organization is needed. Maybe they're saying you need to find ways to organize yourself more with your money, with your job, with things, again, with you need to plan better, maybe. You need to work on the planning. Structure and discipline is very much needed to make this happen. And then the last card you have is skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about topics, going back to school. So there's this sense of learning, and there's this sense of figuring out now what's needed to allow your hard work to be rewarded. So this could happen. So it's basically saying to focus your energy on work, focus on your energy on making money, so this could happen. And then there's also something about going back to school if you're interested, or maybe if you're interested in learning something else. But there's that sense of focusing on work now, work, organization, structure, discipline, and staying goal orientated, but don't let others affect you. Don't let others create conflict over you. All right. These are really helpful tips to make that goal happen, as I feel like it's possible. There's no yes or no to that answer, as I feel like your guides are saying there's so many shifts that could happen. So, but it's possible, they're saying. All right. So I'm gonna leave you with that, my darling. I very much hope you enjoyed this mini reading, as it was a pleasure. And thank you so much for reaching out to me. I'm here if you ever need me with any other questions. If you need me to check your vibration again with your move again, maybe a month from now or so, I can do that. And I'm always here, like I said. And I'm glad that we did this reading. And I'm always here to work with you. So many blessings, and namaste, my love. Bye.